know it rained a little bit. But...
I wondered how much rain this county, you know, because different areas get different. Yeah, it still seemed really dry in the caves we were in yesterday. Wow.
Now that all the plants.
Andy, it's my new hobby.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there, you know, it takes a little bit of patience. But...
I got it for that. Yeah, it's crazy. Water can do that.
I guess it's sucking in. Usually it's warmer before we get back in here.
Yeah, it's a little bit cool today, but you know.
Warmer than outside.
Yeah, for sure.
So like all these,
there's no ice in here.
all these pools, like these can dry up maybe right here, but the bigger ones never dry up.
Wow, this is a nice. How clear that water is. Beautiful. Oh yeah, there's a crawfish right there just chilling. I imagine there's lots of crawfish in there.
Got water in it.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I guess I've never seen it completely dry. I know I haven't to this point. Neat. Nice formations.
Like underground hiking.
Wide this is. Does she sift over here?
I've never been in here with her, so
Oh, okay.
I think they're more towards the entrance. But...
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah. But since the water washes into this cave,
yeah,
you know.
Okay. And then that thing will flow in the rainier times. It's not flowing much, but it's still.
I've seen that flow, and it's very nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful over there, with the cave adaptive fish in it.
And then,
look at the crawfish trails everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And the water is so clear. Neat.
We finally concluded that see these little bands in here.
Yeah.
Probably each of this is cold.
For sure, absolutely, there's coal in it.
So this is like each one of these represents a different flood. Here, and this is why I also didn't see him for a long time, but. So turn your light off for a second.
I can see him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hang on. Let me turn this light off.
Yeah. So there are some like more like European names and stuff, but.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm laying on my back in this cave, and I'm going to try to show you some of these cool things on the ceiling. Now, there are some modern names from 1800s and early 1900s, like right there, Jenkins. There's another one down here. But look at the circle that kind of runs behind Jenkins, like right in here. I can't touch it. I don't have any hands left, but this is what we're thinking could be something from Native Americans. Okay, so look at all the lines on the ceiling. And you can tell that the names are kind of on top of those lines. You know, who made that? Was it Native Americans? Something else? You know, these definitely in caves that are known for rich Native American history. There are similar lines and, you know, series of lines and drawings like these. Let's see if I can get closer. What do you think? You know, I'm certainly not an expert, but this is an area with well-documented Native American history. And there are definitely signs of Native Americans having used this cave and the fields around this cave. So it seems to be like here's some more recent signatures in the 1800s and 1900s, and then you've got other stuff. Okay. More lines on the ceiling of this cave. Just hard to tell what they are. But then you see, here you can see a signature, a more recent signature over the line. And I say recent, it's, 1800s and 1900s, but historical signatures versus prehistorical drawings. It's hard to get a good shot of the whole thing.
And if you take a big picture with this, it's hard to photograph because they're on the ceiling. But
It is.
But they started making little swirly patterns and stuff.
I know where other caves have these, and it's funny. Oh shoot, cave near there. What's it called?
And we think that maybe this dirt bank just may not have even been here, because they may have just been standing right there. All this
Sure, of course not.
over the course of a couple thousand years. Let's look at it first and tell me what you think it says, please.
Okay. I can't wait. Such a nice cave.
Someone brought their mountain bike one time.
Oh, wow. And there's been a unicycle in here we know of, right?
That's right, yes, there was Nick unicycle.
That's funny.
They're here. There's an old name and date on the wall, which is kind of obscure, but it's a place that we'll see cool. Probably a little slippery right here. All right, let me see if I can find it.
There's something right here. Is that it?
That's not it, but it's really close to that. So if you're standing looking at that.
Let me get my.
Should be like the name John, like Murr, like M-U-R-R.
There's John. Is that John? Or the J anyway? I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
J-O-N-H.
okay. All right.
Or Jonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Like, so it starts there, goes all the way over to here. So what do you without me saying what I think it says? What do you think it says?
Okay, let me see. And you say from Johna Murr. This part right here?
Yeah. So it's a date. What date do you think that this is?
Let me see. I gotta get a. Put your hand on that side again.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, oh, that's perfect. Sometimes you can tell better through a phone. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's see. Oh gosh. I mean, M.
Yeah, the M is weird, but yeah, there's M there.
It looks like it could be, gosh. It's weird because it isn't matched, like the sizes of it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, someone's just scribbling, obviously, but.
I mean, that looks like an M, but that looks like an M right there too, you know?
Like right there, you mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of a cross.
Like a 3 and I don't know. And then, unless we're reading it upside down. Are we reading it upside down? Because basically, only I could think it could be with either an I or an H.
Yeah. Or
There's no indication that there's anything in the middle to make an H. And then maybe an O.
Or I think they're numbers. But,
It's got to be.
yeah. So what it looks like to me is one. It's either a slash or 9. That's a 3. That's a 0.
Is it? Gosh.
I mean, this is where.
Could be.
So I think it's like a date like 1:30. This is a 1. Okay. This one is kind of hard to tell, and this is a 3, right?
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I could see it. I could see that.
So the question is this number in the middle, and what I find interesting about it is it looks like a 7.
Which one?
Like it's like a line like here, like a
Okay.
7. And if that was a 1733, that would be by far the oldest date in any Alabama cave anywhere, I think.
For sure.
There were not many white folks around here in 1733.
No.
So
It could be.
it's not an 8, but that's like a definitely like a, it definitely turns like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's no records of, I can't find anybody named John Murr, but it might even be like.
But let's say John A. Murr.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got his name, he's got a date.
Well, is it though? Why would you do like a lowercase? Never mind. Okay.
I mean,
John A. Murr.
Back in the day, who knows? But
Or is that Merle?
yeah, it could be like Murray or something. This is like just a weird M.
John A. Merle. M
Yeah.
would be
Yeah, I don't know.
something.
But I think they further in the cave. There's another.
It does look like a 3, but that's it. I don't know how they wrote their 3s back then, because you know how they, their writing from the old, their handwriting was so cursive-y looking,
Right. Yeah. So it could be like.
swirly.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean that could even be maybe it's just a really really poorly written 8 or 9 or something. I don't know. But
I don't know.
I think it's the date. It's 130 something 33. I think.
That's insane.
Yeah. So it's been there all this time.
Well, yeah, that's a whole lot of years.
Mm-hmm.
John A. I don't even know, there's no records in 1700s.
Right.
There would
around
be
here.
nothing,
That's the problem. Yeah. So,
Neat.
anyway. And then there's this like a weird little sinkhole thing.
Yeah.
Not sure of how it formed, but
Neat.
out of place.
When did this come open?
I think it's been here forever. I think.
Oh, okay, cool.
We want to walk a little further back.
Sure, why not?
It might be slippery from back down here.
I know, I remember being super slick. And like,
It's been so dry since then, though, that it gets a lot. It's not quite as slick.
wow. I guess it would stay muddy though so if you have a cave floods this far back, or it gets, whatever. I guess it would stay this muddy for years potentially because the cave holds the moisture in so well.
It does. And this is as dry as it's going to get, right? Usually this is all quite slick.
I mean, there's still plenty of moisture. Look at all that.
Yeah. So it's
That never gets dry.
right. It's kind of like a layer. Right now, there's like a layer of dark organic stuff on the bottom, so it's kind of hard to see
Yeah.
critters and stuff. But
Wow.
and of course, this wall is like really really soft, so there's stuff just carved everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So here's that name again, Cheatham, the same guy that wrote his name more back towards the entrance.
He was a cave explorer.
He was, just like us.
That's right. People have always been curious. Lots of stuff there, too. Ooh, that's a good name. Eldridge?
Yeah, Eldridge, yeah, there's, the oldest name.
Is that Sergeant or something?
I think actually it is, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like. I don't know. But that's cool. So it's like this part right here.
Little hash marks.
It could be Native American. That's amazing.
And there's probably other stuff in here too that's just
Of course.
been written over on top of each other.
It would be interesting to get other people's opinions, and like.
Yeah, so I've been trying to photograph it best I can, so like, try to get, get the right light on it where you can, but it's just all on top of each other.
Even that right there, I don't know what that is, but.
Yeah, so it's like more lines.
Yeah, and that looks like, this looks too much like a letter,
I think it is. It's like P, D, V, like a VA. So I think that's someone's name, but
But you're right, it could be like.
Four.
Okay. 54 degrees.
And then a whole bunch of these names, like from the 1960s or 50s. This was apparently a whole bunch from, see what says SMC?
Yeah.
That's the Southern Methodist College, which is now changed. It's in Chattanooga. And some of these people might still be alive. It's still around.
Sure,
I wanted to like send them, try to look them
Pictures.
up. Yeah, I mean this is all their artwork and everything.
Neat.
There's a bunch of them that came in here.
At least it's discreet.
Yeah, it's not like it's spread. I mean, is it graffiti? It is, but it's also.
Well, now it's historic, so it's pretty cool.
So this was.
Oh, 1869. Is that what that says?
Either 9 or 2. Might be like a 2 maybe. But this was so this family, this property is owned by the Ridley family, and I think this is Hiram Ridley, James Ridley, and Jasper Ridley. I think. Probably like
neat.
Three boys or something. Past, and if you look at like straight on, you don't see much, but you turn it at an angle, and there's just there's just
Ooh,
stuff.
look at that.
See,
Look at John's name right there.
Yeah.
John's like a.
I was trying to figure out what the John Druin or something, and here's Sid Cheatham again. Sid,
he was all over the place.
yeah. And then it's McLeod, and it's really faint, but what at least one person thinks is see like below here there's these hash marks. Forget the November 15th, but like the 3 lines like this and the 3 lines that go like that. That little motif shows up in other caves, like other Native American.
Really?
It's almost like a little signature or something. So.
Oh, that's so neat.
So they think this was probably much older than the other stuff, but how do you tell, you know?
You can't tell. Right. I mean, I don't know, but that's cool. So it's like this part right here.
Little hash marks.
That could be Native American. That's amazing.
And there's probably other stuff in here too that's just
of course
been written over on top of each other.
It would be interesting to get other people's opinions, you know, and like.
Yeah, so I've been trying to photograph it best I can. So like, you know, try to get, you know, like get the right light on it where you can, but it's just all on top of each other.
All right, I'm heading out of this cave. I have poked around, looked at the ceiling and the floor, sifted through some rocks and different things in the middle of this stream passage. As you can see, probably see light way up ahead there. We're not far from the entrance. So typically Native American activity was found very close to the entrance. Very seldom is it documented that they were deep within the cave. Something interesting about this cave is that when it floods, the water comes from outside the cave and moves everything into the cave. So there could be artifacts or things from the fields around this cave that get washed in. I definitely think that's the case here with things that have been found. There's another one, and there's dirt packed into this, but look, it's been on the ground for so long it's actually got some calcification on top of it. You know it's very old, but that is so cool. And I don't even know if I can get the dirt out without ruining the shell, but there's the other one for comparison. Neat. Oh, it's definitely pottery. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. Has the look and feel of it too, and you can't really probably tell in this video, but on the side there you've got crushed shells and clay. Kind of a mottled look. It's really cool. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this in the cave, believe it or not, because that's what you're supposed to do. And I don't really need any of that at home. I'll let the next generation find it. Oh, where'd the other piece go I was looking at? Is that it? No. Here's a little piece I was looking at. Saw one here. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, pottery. Cool. Well, maybe not. Hang on. Yes, it is. 100%. Anyway, it's got a more hollow sound than a rock does. A rock has got a high pitched sound. It's got a lower sound when you kind of clap it against something. Is there something else I wanted to look at? I got a little bit of water left. This one. This is another pottery sherd. Yep, same thing. Nothing too exciting though. This one actually looks more modern. Weird. It may not be Native American. I don't know about that one. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, maybe it is. I guess that'd be silly. Anyway, 3 little pieces. Now we're going to try to rinse this out a little bit. We'll see if we can loosen some of the, oh, there we go. That was easy. Loosen some of the dirt up. Oh, wow, that's pretty. Look at that. I hope I'm getting this. Nice. So if you can see that iridescence right there, that is a very old shell. And this dirt has preserved it. Neat. And then this side, of course, look at that. I think it's a calcification from the cave on top. That took a long time to do. And then, here's the other shell I found. Oh, it's got no water left. So it's got some calcification on the outside as well. Right here around the edge, but not as much. But neat. Neat. That just right here. Like I just do like this. It's solid, but I'm gonna check it out and see. I'm gonna have to rinse it off first. And I'll let you know. Let's see what else we can find. This is nothing. No, there's nothing. Just sifting through this, might see something. I don't know. Maybe they missed something when they were digging through here the last time. That might be something too. Pottery, it's hard to know if it's pottery or rock. Feels like a rock. But I'm gonna rinse it off and let you know. Common to find that stuff in caves. That's an old shell. Looks like just an aquatic snail shell of some sort. Anyway, got a whole lot in there. What's this? Piece of a shell. This is another piece of, if I rinse it off, this piece of pottery. Oh, this one's got a design on it. I got a little bit of wire left. Let me check it out. Hang on. Well, I don't know if you can see the texture on that. Let's see. Well, shoot. But anyway, there's lines on it. For sure as pottery. Oh, yeah. Sweet. We're drinking out of that water again. It's done. All right, I brought some of these artifacts outside the cave so you could see. It's hard to tell on the GoPro, so. This is a piece of pottery right here. And this is another piece. You can see a little bit of a design on that one. And on the back side there, just a shell that was in there. This is a nice edge piece right here of a pot or something. You can see the curvature along the top, how smooth it is. I don't see a design. It's also not cleaned up. And then this right here, it's got a little bit of a design on it. And then just some more pieces of shell, pieces of pottery, etc. I'm not sure if this is something. It was in the same little pile with the other stuff. Maybe it's a piece of a drill that got broken. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know. But anyway, this is going right back inside the cave because that's where it belongs. And I've got plenty of my own artifacts legally collected over the years. Oh, this is a good one though. This is a shell. Looks like it's got calcite buildup on it. It's pretty cool though. It was in a spot where the cave does drip, so surprised it haven't been stepped on. All right, that's it. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching.